Mentors are very important. Though I never had any formal mentors during my startup years, but always had people whom I have considered as mentor. And even now, even till this day, I remember their advice. In my experience, a good mentor is a good mirror. As a founder of a startup, you're generally so busy that you don't have time or attention to look at yourself in the mirror. So, in other words, maybe it's a forced mirror. If you have a mentor, he will tell you things you may already know. But like a mirror, you know how you're looking, but mirror will just show you how you look. Same way here, he will come to you and he will tell you things, or he will make you face things that you already know. But here you're forced to pay attention, whereas to the mirror you can avoid paying attention. Mentors are very important. Though I never had any formal mentors during my startup years, but always had people whom I have considered as mentor. And even now, even till this day, I remember their advice. So they also help you create a good network. You get access to, through them you get access to network that you otherwise wouldn't have gotten. And that is just helpful in building startup. There are some X number of people you know, but to build a startup, you always need more than the number that you know from your side. A mentor can add to your list of, or can provide you with better or bigger networking opportunities. Now, if the mentor is more experienced, more senior than you, then of course, it's even funding in startup. One of the toughest thing is funding. So I've had help from mentors in my funding cycles. You get a term sheet, you want to discuss with someone who will not judge you, who will just tell you the way it is. And term sheet may not be favorable to you, but maybe that's the best you got. And you're not able to get yourself into signing that. A mentor will tell you that maybe better things will happen in the next round. In this round, to stay alive, there are better things that will happen to you in the next round, but you'll get to next round only if you have raised money for this round. So if this is the best you're getting, you should take it. And I'm saying that from my experience. It has happened to me. My mentor was, at that time, was able to help me get a better perspective than I would have gotten myself about the situation. And they're also able to support you in your down cycles and provide you with a perspective that may be essential for you, help you stay motivated. I've always had co-founders in my startups, but it's very difficult to hear any kind of feedback or criticism from them. Whereas a mentor, since he's your elder and from the industry and you respect him, you are able to take that feedback and criticism from him. And if you are lucky, lucky enough to form a long-term relationship with him, like I did with a couple of people. One of them was a very senior analyst in storage, data storage. It was very helpful, always. And the last thing is that, especially when you're raising funding or closing your first customer account or something, they are looking for a good reference, some set of good references for you. And your mentors are always there to help you because they know all your fears, secrets, hopefully, and your strengths. So they can give a very, very balanced reference on you to your clients or the VCs or other funding for folks who are underfunders who want to know more about you. So I found them to be very helpful. I will suggest, and also mentors are not like you go to a website and sign up to find a mentor. But I think if you are going to some forums like TIE or some other conferences, you will meet some senior folks who've been there, done it, and you will find a guy who appeals to you, guy or a girl, that lady that who appeals to you, that you know that you can take advice from this person. This person seems to know more than you and seems to have better perspective than you. So if the heart says, you move on and request that person to be your mentor. Hopefully you get lucky to find a mentor. Thank you.